YouTube, how y'all doing today? Today we're taking a look at this Zulisy Z-1G red dot sight. This is actually a green dot sight. It's got a plain dot. I'll put the MOA and all the specifications for the unit on the screen right here. It's IPX7 rated. It looks like it has a very nice, robust, thick aluminum housing. So you're going to get a very good degree of protection from falling and dropping. You can see it's got some dog ears on it. It's a good looking unit. Kind of a Trigicon SRO sort of a shape to it. Got a nice size window, very clear glass you can see. It's got the plain green dot, like I said. Here's our green dot right there. Now in person it is a very, very crisp green dot. And very easy to pick up, looks really good. We're going to do a shooting demonstration with this. In just a moment, we're going to do some moldable targets at about, I don't know, 10 yards, left and right, super fast, just to show how quick and easy this is to use. And then downrange, I have a 12x20 mini IDPA target, and we're going to put some rounds on that offhand. Even though it's a very windy and sunny day with the sun basically shining and glaring out the target, we'll see what we can do. Shouldn't be a problem. And green is a really good color when there's a lot of sun glare, that I find. Another thing that I like green a little better for than red is if you have a really bright weapon light, like this is a 2000 lumen light, I believe, or maybe even 2500. It's very bright. And when you're indoors in a home defense type of scenario, and you hit that white light on a white wall or a mirror, it's actually very easy for the light to wash out your dot for a second or two. And in a gunfight, a second or two is like, that's it. It's over, and you're probably dead. So green does do a better job for my eyes personally of not washing out on a white wall or a mirror or something like that. You know, somebody with a white t-shirt, a bright white t-shirt, which is very common, you can lose your red dot for a second if you got an overly bright weapon light. So, you know, so you could say, well, that just don't use as bright a light, which is great until you're outside and you have to, like I live in a homestead in the dark, and I have, you know, 200, I think my farthest sight line here is about 250 yards, something like that. So I need to be able to illuminate a great distance. So I need a powerful weapon light, because this is like my primary outdoor homestead handgun. And therefore, that green dot's going to be extra useful. Now, this is a bigger dot. I'll put the size on the screen right here. And those bigger dots are more geared for speed shooting at close range than long range. But we'll see what we can do with it. Okay? All right, let's get a look at this box and see what this comes with. So we're opening this guy up. Got a nice manual. Looks pretty detailed. The writing is not super tiny, which is always nice, especially when you get old. It has a sub-tension card, shows you where the zeros are. Lens cloth. One thing I really like about this guy comes with a ton of screws. You're going to get the mother load of all screws right here. So no matter what pistol or optic plate or mounting option you're using, you're going to have the screws for this in this box. In fact, there's even more that I didn't get out of there. So it has a ton of screws, okay? And then the last thing you're going to get here is a really nice wrench with it, and then your battery. But this is a really nice wrench that it comes with. I really like this. That's very cool. Nice little touches like that, to me, make all the difference in the world. And we're going to be demonstrating this on our SIG P322 pistol. Okay, stand by. Okay, folks, so here's my 100-yard target down here, 12x20 mini IDPA. It is painted brown, pretty much the exact same color as the background. I will circle it on the screen. It is extremely difficult to see. I just thought I filmed the whole segment where I hit it 3 times with this pistol offhand. Apparently, I forgot to hit the record button. This is the life of a YouTuber, so we're going to load up a few more rounds here and spend some more money shooting that target down there. Now, it is worth mentioning that today is a very windy day and the sun is directly overhead, so we're basically looking directly into the sun here. So not going to be the easiest shot in the world, but hey, anything worth doing is not generally easy, is it? So let's see how we do here. Got our mag almost loaded up. I'm going to step in front of the camera here, and we're going to try kneeling because it is so windy today. I'm going to cheat a little bit and use the kneeling position and see how we do. Okay, and our target is down here, dead straight ahead, circled on screen. And let's see if we can put some rounds on target. Aiming, the sun is right here, directly in front of us. So this is about, between the target being perfectly camouflaged, it being windy, and the sun being directly in our eyes, this is about it, and we're using a 22. This is about as demanding a shot as you can get. Now, if I hit this, it's a steel target. You're going to hear like a click sound, like click, click, click. And that was a hit there. So we definitely scored some hits in very demanding conditions. And I got one round left in my pocket. So let's just score this last hit on the 8x12 mini IDPA down here offhand. No problem. That's about 35 yards. All right, folks, so you got to see the capabilities of this Green Dot sight. You got to see what it can do. You saw several hits on multiple targets at about, I don't know, 25 yards or whatever, and then we saw an offhand hit at 35, and then we saw several hits kneeling at 100 yards, actually about 95 yards where I was squatting down out there, directly into the sun in the wind, so against a camouflage target. So very demanding shot, and this red dot was up to the task. It's a very nice, stylish looking dot, very beefy. I don't think you're going to have any problems with durability with this guy. This is very powerful. It's got positive click adjustments. Really nice. Comes with all the accessories you need. Comes with what is easily the nicest adjustment wrench I've ever seen in any of these products. I've reviewed like dozens and dozens of red dots, so really nice wrench. I like it. This is really cool. I think for the money, you know, this is a very reasonably priced, high value budget optic sight. For the money, I think if you buy this, you'll be very, very, very satisfied. And I hope to do some more reviews of their products in the future because I like this one. On my channel, I review a lot of products, and if I don't like a product the company sends me, I just never publish the review. I send it back to the company, tell them what I found wrong with it, and to try harder. And if you see the review on my channel, it means it was good enough for me to put my name on it. So this is a, for the money, this is a very nice optic. I think you could easily take this hunting. You could easily use this for concealed carry. You know, you could easily use this for home defense and not worry about it, you know. Very, very nice. All right, folks, I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Green by Me out.